Y'all, we are here and we are getting crafty. I find this is probably the first week for me that I feel like really moved in.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel more settled here.
Yes, I'm like, okay, now we can get back to work. Like you forget how much like nuanced things there are to do to get like that you're out of when you get a new office. So we're so excited to be back.
Even like finding supplies and things, I'm like, I remember when I first started here, however long ago that was, and I was like, where is everything? And now we moved here and I'm like, where is everything? Yeah, but it's been good. I really like the office. Like I love the vibes.
I love it, love it, love it. Just getting to mosey in. It's so close to everything that I do, and it's close to your girl's school and just all the things. Like it's so nice to be on this side of town. One day we'll stop talking about it being a new office, but we keep making small little changes and like our sets being evolved.
And everybody's not here every week, so it may be new to you all still.
That's true. We moved offices, we're closer. We love our new space. We recorded a tour this morning.
Yes.
So that'll be posted soon.
That.
I'm so excited. Today we are working with Puff HTV, and I just want to go first and I want to go often. And I tried to go first and go often for all of you at home many years ago. In 2021, we were in a new studio. I was at a new studio, which was my new house, and I was at my first time doing a live stream, and it was the only live stream I've ever finished, and I was like, that is not worthy of the internet. And I removed it. You didn't even work here.
I think I've had one of those too that I've done here. And we're like, we're just gonna take that off.
Cut that out. So that was me testing and playing around with Puff HTV for the first time.
Yeah.
It made me so uncomfortable. Because it did not work as well for me. I think I overheated it, just to be clear.
And the product was relatively new.
Yeah, it was brand new.
So I think like that wasn't worked out entirely.
Yes,
and then
yes.
so and also all puffs are all different. They're not like all the HTVs. They're pretty much all the same, but all puffs are not different. You have to like repress them, and so that's what we'll talk about today.
I knew I wanted to craft today, so I was like, okay, Alicia, I wanted to do this until we realized it was the Puff day. So I am going to have Alicia work with me to remaster Puff, and I'm calling all of you out that have also, for some reason, been scared of Puff.
Tried and failed
with your Puff. Like, we're just gonna bring the Puff back out. We have the best project today, and we have two options. We have thick, chunky text, which looks really good, and then we're gonna talk about some of the other things that you could do on a t-shirt or on any type of fabric to do the Puff heat transfer vinyl. It's gonna be a patriotic one for the 4th. It's coming up. It's so good, and we're super excited. We are hosting the Etsy Event Conference for the second time. We're doing a summer edition. If you've never been, it's $27. It's next Tuesday. If you really want to see what Etsy can do for your business, sign up for a ticket. It's like a $200 course jam-packed into like one day of conference. You get 7 days to watch the replay. It's really epic. We're super excited. I've been doing a little prep series with your workbook. So
if they sign up now, they get into the Facebook group and they can watch those.
Yeah, so we did prep training 1. I just did prep training 2 today, so you're not behind. Get a ticket. We have one more prep training on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern. The conference is Tuesday, and we have some bonuses up our sleeves. So if you're a ticket holder, buckle up. We're super excited. If you are MGL Plus, if you have an all access pass, if you're passive earners, you get a free ticket. So reach out to us, we'll give you the code, but we also are emailing you to be like, hey, grab your code. So super excited.
And I told them last week, I said, if you guys have been, if you went to the last one, still come to this one, because I just feel like it's like rereading your favorite book. If you reread it, you always get something new out of it. And even the teachers and the people that are gonna be speaking are gonna be giving different little bits of advice.
We're tweaking a lot of the classes. So Sadie's classes tweaked a little. Ashley's gonna coach on some different things that have really helped her catapult her 6-figure Etsy shop. It's gonna be really awesome. And we're super excited. We have some really fun crafty things coming for the end of July. That we've been planning over the last week. So that's really coming together. We were debating waiting like till the end of the year to do it. I was like, no, we need to go hard. So I'm crafting up some really fun things for you. So stick with us. It's gonna be so fun. But yeah, let's head over to the craft table. What's everybody doing today? Let me read some comments. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Carol.
It's Gorgina here in Tennessee right now. It is swimming weather, lake weather.
Yes. Oh my gosh, the weather's beautiful out here. We hope the weather is doing well in your neck of the woods. I heard we're gonna get a cold spell.
Oh, that's disgusting.
As of today, it's amazing and we're loving it. So here is what we're doing. Let's go overhead first. We'll talk supplies. Here's what we're making. So we're doing a little patriotic option. We're doing the USA. And I love that we're doing it like an untraditional t-shirt. Like most t-shirts you think about wearing are just like, bloop, right here. We're kind of elevating it. So we're doing the right side and the bottom left. And we're doing 2 colors. So as you can see, guys, look at this little hack. Look. You can get these little slap bracelets and slap it on.
A lot of places will send them with your order.
I love that.
Me too. They're so cute.
Because look, we have a lot of puff, and we want to keep these 2 colors together. So super, super fun. We love, love, love it.
And this design, you guys, this is like, I keep seeing it everywhere. Like this style of shirt design.
It's really, you know, I don't want to say it's minimalist because it is kind of maximal, but like when you're wearing it, you're not noticing all of it. You know what I mean? Like that's, I think, part of the design.
It gives me like 80s vibes.
Yes, let me hold it up just for you guys on camera
the geometric shapes in the 80s. That's what it reminds me of.
Yes.
I don't know. I love
it. So this is gonna be a really fun one. Maybe you've not played around with that, so you can follow along with today's craft and use whatever heat transfer vinyl you have at home. What I do want to alert you to, if you're a Makers Gonna Learn member, if you're not, what are you doing? You better get into the membership. Let's go to the share screen. This is our resource guide for puff, and we're working with a new one from Vinyl Warehouse.
And Tool Supply.
Vinyl and Tool Supply Warehouse. We're adding it to our reference sheet. So come back, you know, go to your dashboard, get that resource. We'll be adding it. This is the old one. We're kind of using a newer little puff today, which is super fun. If you guys didn't know, we have a whole resource library. If you're a member, you can find it under your dashboard, and you can see we just have so many fun things. Design Space, Cricut, Brother Scan and Cut, which we have been dabbling with a lot. I know you guys want it more on this journey, so stick with me. We have the iOS guide, we have blades, we have decal sizing charts, vinyl. We have a lot of different things here. So if you're a member, be sure to kind of walk around and check this out so you can get that new awesome puff resource, and it'll kind of guide you through the brand, the cut setting, and the heat setting. So we have some tips and tricks on there for you to download.
That should be updated by the end of the live stream.
Yes, we're gonna get that updated for you. Now, here's what I want to tell you. We have down below linked our files and fonts we're working with, but some of the fonts that we are using is Cosmo, we are using Clover, and we're using Plain Jane. So those are some of the fonts.
Clover is my new Groovy Moves. If you guys know, I love Groovy Moves. Clover is my new favorite font.
Oh my gosh, let's check it out. Let's check out
so
Clover
cute.
over
it's
here.
Very
Cosmo's really
retro.
good. Oh, it is really retro.
Yeah, I love it.
Now, if you guys did not know, you can type out things. So like if it's like, okay, I want to make something for Alicia, you can try out the sample text and different fonts and things like that. You could be like, okay, do I want Clover? We also have Plain Jane. So let's take a look over here. Be downloading these, which is super, super fun. So here's Plain Jane. Again, that is a very Plain Jane one.
It is. And you know what? We're breaking one of our cardinal rules, and that is, especially if you're just getting started, we don't like to use more than 2 fonts in a project. That's like kind of something we teach you guys. But for this, where it's that, I've heard the term minimalism, which is like the hilarious to me, but it's a mix between maximalism and minimalism. So we're using 3 different fonts in this project, which I think is fun.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. So all you do is head over to Design Space and you set up your project based on color. So what I wanted to do and kind of highlight for this puff training, before the live show, I was telling Alicia, I was like, wow, being able to see the puff with these thicker letters with the puff and then compare it to some of these monoline different designs that we have on Makers Gonna Learn is very interesting, because let me tell you, does the USA look good in puff? It does. Don't get me wrong. Don't hear what I'm not saying. But what looks even better is shapes like this amazing boot, or the hot dog, the star, and the American flag. So let's just take a second and kind of highlight what I mean by that. So let's look overhead. And you can see we have the star, like it just looks so high end. So does this boot. It feels really good. The hot dog is very impressive to me as well. And the American flag. So I'm loving these little like images, these monoline ones to be puff. I also love these thicker letters, but I'll just go ahead and show you, like it's more room for error the thicker you go, all right? Which is fine, but you just wanna be aware that there's more room for error the thicker you go. You may have to like press twice.
Now on screen, you can't see the little mistakes on our shirt, but in person you can see them a little bit more.
And sometimes like it just naturally, you know, over puffs 2 seconds and, you know, it just gives, again, like there's something to say about if you're wanting to ever do puff in regular HTV, there's an opportunity. Do some of this for puff and then allow regular HTV to be there too. Super, super fun. Now, Carol says the puff graphics don't come through on screen. Honestly, when you're looking at just puff HTV on a shirt, it's like, you can't even really tell.
I know, but unless you're like at the side of somebody or they're wearing it.
That's a really good point.
When someone's wearing it, you can tell a little bit more. And it does, it looks like an elevated HTV to me. Like it just gives it that something.
Yeah.
You know?
So puff is like very, I don't want to say minimal, but it's like, it has a low lift, but it gives a lot. So
it's subtle.
Yeah, it is subtle. It's not super overwhelming. It's nothing crazy. Moral of the story, don't be scared of puff. We embrace it, we love it. So let's talk about the files we're using because I have these pulled up as well. So we've linked these. You're gonna need the American flag. This is the one we're using. What you'll do is all we did was contour out the stars. You will not be able to cut the stars out. Sorry, not
Even
sorry.
if you do cut them, it's gonna be like, they're gonna puff up and be like little belly button holes. Like they're not gonna be.
Yeah, and you would have to make this so large to even be able to see the stars. So it's just not good for puff, so simplify that. We're using the hot dog from this Oktoberfest. We found this one, so it's like, okay, we don't need whatever's going on in Oktoberfest. We don't need that, we just need a little hot dog to be patriotic. We are using just a regular star. And again, we contoured out to make it kind of like a little monoline, so that's really fun. And then we have the awesome monoline boot and spur. So if you're like, Tanner, where do I find some of these monoline files? Let's just search monoline so that we can kind of see what other ones we may have available. Because I really like these for puff, like super, super good. So let's just search. We've got some really good Father's Day designs if you are working on any Father's Day projects.
Our June files just came out.
Yes, oh my gosh, so fun. Okay, I'm obsessed. Imagine doing some puff flowers, avocado, blueberries, birds, the frame.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Now, if you do use those with puff, make them big so you don't lose the detail because you don't want to lose all that detail.
Yes. These would be too complicated in my opinion.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, some of these would be really fun to do puff with. Like this one would work.
That flower's one of my favorites.
This one?
Yeah,
me too. I love it. I love this one. And I forget what we've done with this file, but I really, really like it. So yeah, we have a lot of monoline. These are good for the Cricut to draw and things like that. So that is super, super fun. And we're loving it. So yay, super, super fun. We're super, super excited. So anyway, I just want to show you some of those monoline things. So love it. Let's head back over to Design Space. So we have this little flag here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to Contour, and we're just going to, I wonder if I could click Hide All Contour, and it hides everything, and then I'm just going to bring back these lines, and then look.
So easy.
Boom, 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 boom. The images, if you're like, Tanner, I want to follow along with this project, these images are 3.7 by 3. The hot dog is 3.5 by 2.6. The star is 3 by almost 3. And the boot is 3.6 by 3.7. So just size those, under 4, and you'll be able to put that on.
Debbie is asking about monoline and what that means.
So monoline is going to allow us to use a a pen, traditionally use a pen and have it draw just in one line, and it just looks really, really good. In this sense, it just means more of an outline. So as you can see, we were able to take 2 stars and create our own monoline image, which I will gladly just quickly share with you how we did that. So I'm just going to duplicate this one. If you've never uploaded any of the Maker's Gonna Learn files or anything like that, you would just follow the upload process. It's super simple. We have a video on the website, and when you upload an image, it will come in like this. So this is how our star enters the platform, all right? What we're doing is we are duplicating the star that you would upload, and you just wanna size it down just a hair, very little. Monoline, you don't want it to be super thick. What I like to do is just take both of these and click align and click align center, and then it centers it. While you have both of these selected, you can go down to combine, and we could subtract. Voila!
That's so funny. We talk about this all the time, how we all train differently, because I wouldn't have done it that way. But
how would you done it?
I would have selected it. I would have brought the star in and then selected inset. Like, you know how you select offset, go negative, so it's like inside, and then
stop it.
And then I would have excluded it or sliced it.
Okay, that's actually really fun. I want to do that one too, just so everyone's with me. So let me undo subtract. That's what we love about this, is like we don't need that. So we have this one here. So Alicia would have went to offset, and instead of an offset, she would have moved it towards an inset. So look at this. Do you see how it goes in? So that was like too much. So it's like perfect here. She would click apply, beautiful, and then select both of these and click subtract. Oh my gosh, this one actually looks better if you really notice, if you really compare.
Yeah, the lines are like
the lines. And I centered mine.
I know.
So that's really interesting just to see. Okay, my takeaway from today's class, put it in the chat if you also, I always forget, it's usually just offset, but this is an inset. How cool is that? That's super fun. So we have this awesome one. We are going to be super happy with that. So yeah, again, super fun. I'm going to delete my extra little stars. And then look here, we've got our 3 fonts. We've got our, this one's Clover. This is Plain Jane, and this one is
C font.
Cosmo.
Cosmo, yes.
Cosmo. So yeah, super fun. We've got those 3 here, and then we've got our 4 little, what I would call a dingbat. Are you back in the day with a dingbat?
Oh my gosh, I haven't heard that term in so long.
I know, it just popped in my head.
It is like a little dingbat. That's what all this whole design is giving.
Yes, in a good way.
Yeah, for sure.
I would have never thought to do 3 different fonts.
Me neither.
But I love it.
I love it, yeah.
I do want to tell you the sizing we've selected for all 3 of these, because I think it's interesting. We have chosen 4 inches wide by 12.95. So from the top to bottom, it's about 13 inches. And you're like, Tanner, it can't fit on a mat. Well, good thing we're doing 2 mats. We're doing a blue mat, we're doing a red mat, all right? So we're gonna talk about that. So once you're happy with how this looks and how this is set up, you are gonna be able to go to the Make It section. So if you're interested in joining Maker's Gonna Learn, first of all, we'd love to have you. We are gonna give you a link today to join for $1. It's 7 days access for $1. If you don't cancel, you'll be a monthly member at $27 a month. It's an amazing deal. You get 20 download credits for $1, which is 5 cents a download. So you can grab 20 fonts, 20 files, pick and choose. You'll love it. We'd love to have you. So yay! Let's click make this. Let's make it. And we here at Maker's Gonna Learn love to craft on the mat. So we're gonna press confirm. And you can see we have our red mat, and then we have our blue mat. So I'm just going to space these out, make sure there's plenty of room. And once you're happy with how this looks, you just want to be able to cut these out, because we're going to manually position each of these. Just remember that in case you forgot. And we're going to press continue. And now we're going to connect to our device. We have been having a little connectivity problem here or there. We may need to update our machine, which if it does pop up, we will do that. So there's been a big update, so be sure to just update it and all the things. Now, the one thing me and Alicia didn't debrief on is our setting. What setting are we cutting on?
Typically, I just cut everyday iron on. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is good to know. So if you're scared of it, just know it's pretty similar to regular iron-on. Should cut through the same. It's just go have a different way when it heats up. It responds differently.
The only one that we have ever used that does not use everyday iron-on is the Tech Wrap brand.
Yeah.
And you would cut that on premium vinyl holographic, and that is on our reference guide that Tanner was talking about at the beginning. So
yes. So whichever one you got, you just want to be ready for it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just gonna get our colors out here. They come in really long sheets. Now, look at this. So as soon as I selected our awesome everyday iron-on, the Cricut automatically turned a mirror on. Do we use mirror? We use mirror, Tara. So it says no mirroring. It automatically turned on. Did you all catch that? I don't know if you did or not, but it's super fun. So yes, it automatically mirrors. We love that. So super fun. Super fun. And then what we're going to do is
shiny side up.
Do we need to? We mirror it still.
You still mirror it and you cut it shiny side up, and it's confusing.
We still mirror it and we cut it shiny side up.
Because with puff vinyl, the carrier sheet is not shiny. Most of the time. And if you want to really know, you just want to make sure you're cutting into the vinyl and not the carrier sheet. So I sometimes will separate the vinyl from the backing.
Yeah.
That way I can see which side is which.
Yes. So this is the transfer sheet, y'all.
Yes.
That's what's trippy about this.
Yeah, it is a little confusing.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So we're putting this down like this because when we're applying it, it'll go like this.
Yes. I try to think you want to try to separate the vinyl from the backer and you always want to put the carrier sheet, which does not necessarily mean it's shiny. It can be matte.
Right.
Carrier sheet side down towards the mat all the time, every single time with everyday iron on.
Love it. So we're using a strong grip mat today. I don't know if this is just what we have, but
because it never stays in place.
Yeah.
Puff vinyl is thicker.
Puff vinyl is its own. There are some quirks about it, but that's fine. We are here for any quirks. And then I'm gonna grab a little. Looking for I think I stole my True Control knife. I forget.
Can we go grab you one?
Well,
I'll grab you one. There's one right out here.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Thank you. I love my True Control knife. Guys, if you're not crafting with a True Control knife, please be sure to get you a True Control knife. It's the best money you'll ever spend. We are absolutely obsessed with it. We love it. So super fun. Yay! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. What I like to do is I like to check what number I'm at on my mat. So we go down to the 5-inch mark, and then I'm just go cut. So see, I plot it, I'm able to cut it. I'm saving all of this extra material, so I'll put this back later. Super fun. And then now we've been able to apply a carrier sheet down. This is the exposed material that we need to cut, which is why we need to select everyday iron on. Mirror automatically turns on. And then it is super fun. Kathy, you can rewind. Most of the images are less than 4 inches, 4x4. And then the text is just 4 inches wide. So just remember, everything needs to be less than 4. So super fun. Let's load this in. We are using this beautiful, amazing new Maker 4. And what we're gonna do is we're measuring the length of the mat, and we've got our fine point blade in. We can look at our Cricut camera. Once it's loaded, it's good to go. We'll have this play button. We'll simply press the play button, and it will allow it to go ahead and cut out. Yay! And then we'll trade it out and do the blue.
Beautiful.
Super fun.
This is a good time if you guys have any questions about the materials or the membership or the Etsy effects. Let us know. If you missed the beginning of the show, we are having another Etsy effects conference, and that is next Tuesday. What time does it start? 11?
11 a.m. We are having the Etsy effect. It is a $27 conference, and you get access to 4 amazing classes, 3 prep classes, a Facebook group, lots of giveaways. It is epic. We would love to share with you how Etsy can change your life with me, Sadie, and we have Ashley Falco, who's a 6-figure Etsy seller. So it's pretty epic.
Sadie, have you got 2,000 sales yet?
Can I just give a shout out? Sadie Lewis made over $500 on her honeymoon with her Etsy shop. Like, let's go Sadie.
Bravo. That's awesome.
Sadie's class is how she created 600 sales in under 60 days. So the Etsy effect is possible. It's happening for people. She started this Etsy shop with what she's doing right now in October.
And she learned most of it from us.
Yeah, the whole team. Almost everyone here has an Etsy shop. It's crazy.
Pretty much do.
Because of the Etsy effect. So we'd love to have you. It's super fun. But let's go ahead. I'm going to cut out just a little bit extra because this material, you know, this is a specialty material. So we want to make sure
savor it.
Yeah, we want to save as much as possible. So I'll just cut this out. And then what we're going to do is peel this back. Beautiful. Have us a little scrap piece for some little smaller dingbats later. And we're just going to, while it's stuck on the mat, I love to do this. I like to just weed it now. And I'll say weeding puff vinyl, very similar to heat transfer vinyl. I think any of you that's been scared of puff, like the process is only scary. The only scary process here is the heating. That is when you can flat out fall flat on your face.
You have to follow the directions. Because if you're anything like me, you don't follow the instructions and you just want to test it out yourself. But that's why we made the reference guide for you all, because they're all different and you need to follow them to a T.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're going to be disappointed probably.
Okay, so what we're doing here is we are taking all 3 of these, and I am just going to kind of like fold them on top of each other. I don't know if you all have ever seen me really do like a multi-layer project where you kind of manually position these. This is sometimes how I like to organize the colors and just like it's all in one area. Beautiful. We're gonna bring in the blue. Oh my gosh, this is so easy. Like seriously, so fun. Look what I'm about to do. I'm about to lay it.
Oh.
Guys, this is what I normally want to do.
Yep, you will want to do that.
Did you guys catch me? Was any of you go say anything to me? Come on.
It looked right to me too. I wasn't gonna say anything.
I almost messed this up.
Talked about it.
I almost messed this up. So this is the carrier sheet. This is the exposed material that we need to cut. So let's put this down on here.
Did we double check that?
Did we double check what?
I have to double check the vinyl that's the right side.
It
is shiny side up. Yeah, they said shiny side up, so.
I kind of checked it.
Okay, I think it's fine.
Okay, so once we are here, we're going to just cut this off. Beautiful. Peel this. I didn't double check. Actually, you know what? I didn't double check that, and I bet, yep, I did not give enough. So look, I'm gonna cut this. We'll save this for another project.
Did a little too short.
Little too short. I forgot the blue is actually pretty big. Oh my gosh, guys, Sadie had the most beautiful wedding ever.
Oh my gosh, it was like the classiest.
Yes.
I just knew it was gonna be that nice. I just knew, knowing Sadie's like style, and it was just perfect.
Yeah, we were treated for such a fun evening. Thank you, Sadie and Shane.
It was gorgeous.
And now look, here's how it looks. Again, everyday iron on, automatically turned on. Sometimes I like to position my material up higher when you don't have a perfect even cut. But what I've found is that sometimes when it's like free flowing up here, it gives reason for it to move around. So if you have any masking tape, it might be good just to like tuck it under a little bit. Just because I don't have time for craft fills today. I don't know about y'all, but like I just don't want to have a craft fill. I just want stress-free, fun crafting today, which is what we're gonna get. So love it, love it, love it.
This is relaxing crafting.
Yes, no craft fills are happening on my watch. Wait, I did it, Awanda. Look what I was about to do. I was gonna go cut it again on the transfer tape.
So it needs to go blue side up.
Yes, this is the transfer tape.
It's hurting my brain.
I put it on the wrong side. Kim
My
and Wanda are watching me. They are watching me.
Okay, blue side up.
Yes.
Blue side. This one's even more confusing because the red was red on both sides and the blue was white on one side and blue on one side.
Y'all, it's okay. That's fine. We're crushing it.
That's what I'm saying. Did you check to make sure? Because I don't feel like that's right.
My gut knew.
Okay.
My gut knew.
So you do need to cut it with the white side up.
It was right.
Okay. I was feeling like if we mirror it and we cut it that way, it's going to be back. Like, unless it's color changing vinyl, it's going to cut backwards.
Hold on one second. So this is what we wanted to show you guys. So let's go overhead. Do you see here how we have the material and then we have this carrier? Sometimes if you're wondering, don't be like me thinking that you're smart. Just cut it just a little, not even this much, but you can cut it. So here's the material on this side and here's the transfer tape. Which now makes me just question, well.
I think the red was right.
The red is white, right, because look.
Yeah.
I didn't cut the transfer tape, or the carrier sheet.
Right,
So the red was good. The blue.
Well, you were correct.
I about got.
Yeah, but I'm glad we checked it. I'm glad we checked it.
Listen, y'all, listen. It can be crazy around here. You just never know what crafts
Your instincts were no and no.
It was.
It was like,
it knew.
Because if you cut it the other way, I'm thinking it's going to be white. If you cut it that way, the letters will be white.
Listen, we know what we're doing.
Yeah,
we know what we're doing. Yes, Patty. Puff is a little different. Not confusing, just different.
Mm-hmm. And this you just want to be cutting into the vinyl, the actual vinyl side.
Yes.
So, and we set, let me make sure this is on. I didn't hear. Oh, we're at 310. I'm going to bump this down.
Uh-oh, we're too high.
Too hot, you guys.
It's the warm studio.
So it says 270 to 280. I'm going to put us at 275.
I like that. I feel like that's a really safe number.
For 10 seconds. Beautiful.
Yay.
We could probably pre-press the shirt though. Pre-pressing the shirt
honestly,
is a game changer.
Well, let me tell you, I need to do that because this shirt is wrinkled. So while it's cutting, let's go over here. And I'm just go do a little press or two just to preheat it because it is.
The pre-press for puff vinyl is so key.
Really?
Yes, especially I did a bunch of the metallic puff shirts.
Yeah.
And the ones I did not pre-press did not turn out as good as the ones without it. Yeah. Like you pretty much just have to do it.
Okay.
So, and it makes it lay better.
Yeah, that's why I love doing
it. Kimberly, it will be different color to color and brand to brand. So that's what we're saying. Make sure you just separate the very corner and see which side is the transfer sheet and which side is the vinyl.
Guys, just
so much better.
A nice iron shirt. The pre-press is the magic, okay?
Yeah.
So magical. So magical. Let's unload here. And now what we're gonna do, I will tell you, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see this. Wait.
Did it cut?
Am I crazy?
I don't see it cut at all.
This feels so different. I don't know if it cut. It did. Okay. This color feels different. All right, this color just feels different.
It's a neon, different. So the red is just a standard red. This is considered a neon blue.
Okay, I'm gonna have to waste a little material, but I'm okay with it because I physically cannot see it. So if you guys have ever been like, Tanner, what's the secret? This puff vinyl just feels really odd. So it's fine. I'm just gonna waste a little material. It's fine. Let me take one for the team, okay? Look at this. So we're just doing this. Weed, 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 weed. Pill, 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 pill. But guys, the best part is we're almost done.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Such a quick little project.
Yeah, this would be great to make some t-shirts for your grandkids or yourself to wear at the 4th of July. So much fun. Then I'm gonna grab my weeding tool.
I'm like, do you guys have plans for the 4th of July? Thinking it is so weird that it is June. Like that it's summertime.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you have plans?
No, not yet. We'll probably
You're gonna have like 4 cookouts, a brunch.
You know I am.
Alicia's always hosting.
I love just doing stuff with my family. We just always do stuff.
She's gonna have a volleyball tournament in the morning.
We do have a volleyball tournament planned for
the weekend of 4th of
the
July?
end of June. Yes, and that'll be our first camper trip. I told Trey, I said, if the camper's not ready, we're going anyways. We're bringing the camper. I'm going. I was like, that's
if it's not ready, I'm going anyway. We're bringing the camper. I'm going.
So we have like the master area done, but I have to sew the encasements for the bunk beds. Oh. Like we had to get foam, and I had to like sew the zipper covers for them, and I haven't done that yet. But we're going anyways.
Okay.
Whether they're done or not, and the girls can sleep in the bed with us, I guess.
You're gonna be too busy partying.
We're gonna be having a good time.
Yeah. The camper, you're not even in the camper.
We'll put a blow-up mattress in the bunk beds. They'll be fine.
Amazing.
They're kids. They can sleep on the floor.
Literally. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. We saved the day with the crafts.
Yay.
The crafts have been saved. Woohoo.
Hello.
Now, the Alicia Griffith is about to show me puff vinyl because I have literally been on a hiatus of puff for quite a while.
Well, you know, I was just looking at our old videos, and the first puff vinyl video that we did was 2 years ago, and I feel like we just started playing with puff, but that's just not true at all.
Not true.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. Should we do one color at a time?
Okay, so
let's talk about that.
Whenever the vinyl is a one press vinyl, like a one press puff, I press them all at one time. So the key here is to make sure that you're not accidentally overlapping the vinyl with the carrier sheet from the other color,
now,
which you've done good.
Yeah, I made sure to do that.
Yeah.
Should we do this as a section and that as a section?
Yes, so that was going to be my second recommendation. Do them sections at a time. You need firm, even pressure whenever you're working with puff. Like you could not come in here and press half of this A like you would with HTV if it didn't fit for some reason. So if for some reason it's cutting off one of your letters, press these two and then press this one separately. Don't try to like press half of a letter. It's going to mess up.
Okay.
So
let's see if
that should press good.
Here's my only conundrum. We have 15 by 15, and this is why I like these larger heat presses because we have 15 inches.
Right.
I'm trying to see if we have a tape measure.
There might be one in the Joy thing.
A little Joy, a little Cricut.
Usually we always have one.
No, where is our stuff?
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go?
Hold on, I get one. We got
Things
like
are getting
50
legs,
out here.
y'all. I just want to measure and make sure because I can always cut off some more of the plastic and things like that. Just to make sure that it will go on good because we, again, only have 15 by 15. Thank you. So let's do that real fast. Let's see, from the top to the bottom. Okay, it's 13 inches. That's exactly, guys, how did I do that? That's the exact size it was set up in Design Space. So I'm like,
perfect.
Pop off.
Here,
okay,
let's move this.
So I don't know if y'all can see this. We had to be a little closer. We don't have an extension cord for today's project, so the heat press is where the heat press is. And I'm just gonna make sure this is positioned
Can they see
well.
it, Sadie? Okay.
Yay. Hello. All right. We're at 274 degrees.
Yes.
It's in here.
Fully covered.
Fully covered.
Yes.
We're gonna press it for 10 seconds.
I know, it doesn't seem like a
At
lot.
275.
Hot peel.
Hot peel. Are you go supervise me doing this?
Yeah, it's on a timer.
It's on the timer.
Yes.
And firm pressure.
You got it.
Will I redeem myself?
Full send.
Full send. Oh
Okay.
boy, we're doing it. We are
Now,
doing it.
If for some reason you press it at 275 and it doesn't work, bump the tip, bump the, oh,
It already popped off!
oh, it already popped off. Pull them off.
Oh!
Hot peel.
Oh! Guys.
Look at ya. A Puff Pro.
Guys, you didn't
You're
even
a
have
Puff
to.
Pro.
You didn't even have to peel it. It literally popped off.
They do. On the hot peel ones, they just pop right off, which is really nice because then you're like not having to worry about
Now,
it.
have we linked this puff down below for them?
Yes.
Because
And we have a code MGL for a discount.
Oh.
10% off.
our puff before never did that to me.
What gave you a discount?
No, it just popped
Oh,
off.
I know. Yeah, I think
Oh,
that must be part of the
I'm
new the new
obsessed.
science to it. Yeah,
This
that
is
looks so
amazing.
good. Yeah.
This is amazing, immaculate.
I mean, it looks crispy.
Woo!
It looks crispy.
It does look crispy.
Yeah, that's
it looks
good.
good.
That's good.
Can you guys see this?
so cute.
The puff is puffing.
The puff is puffing.
When can I touch it? Oh, yeah. Let me hold it
You
up to
can
the
touch
camera.
it now. You can touch it.
Guys, are y'all picking up to my puff?
I
Sadie,
love it.
How does this look?
It looks crispy. Oh, I'm wearing puff vinyl today. I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to wash test on puff vinyl, I've been wearing this shirt like three times a month for like 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's amazing. Now, here's what we're gonna do for the second part. We're just gonna position our little dingbats. That's what we're gonna call them. Sadie, you're too young. Sadie, you're too young. Back in the day with Microsoft Word,
they used to have graphics in a catalog, a clip art catalog, and there was like a little clip art mascot guy.
Yep.
And he was a paperclip with eyeballs.
Yep.
Oh, I remember him.
Yeah,
Well,
and he was
dingbat.
like the mascot of the book of graphics.
Yeah.
And you would go and buy the graphics.
I love that.
It was like next level, honestly. Now thinking back to it.
Okay, so you can position these however you want it. Forget what we did on the sample, but it looks pretty. I'm pretty happy with it. Oh, you know what? They didn't look as, okay, here's why it looks bad. If you're
They're
looking
kind of
at
in
this,
a diamond.
yeah, this isn't a square. And I kept looking at it like, what the heck did
something's
I
off.
do? Yeah. So what you need to do is like be a little bit more fun, okay? You need a little more
A
fun.
little bit more diamond-y shape.
A little more diamondy. I'm gonna move this one up a little.
The puff is the VTS, or it's VTS, but it's vinyl tool supply, and it is, there's red puff vinyl and neon blue puff vinyl linked right below in the description.
So good. We've linked all 3 fonts, all the files we used to get this here, and the vinyl below. Guys, I just truly need you all to understand if I can do it, anyone can do it. And what we want to be careful of now is to make sure our USA is out of the pressing area.
Yeah.
So it's totally out of the press area. We're up to 276.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Okay, guys.
It's fine.
Are you all ready for this? Are you ready for this? I'm like, don't mess up. I'm on a roll. I'm on a puff roll.
Andrew said that Microsoft Paperclip was ChatGPT before ChatGPT.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it would like pop up on your
Listen,
Word.
ChatGPT is changing our lives. Okay.
It's next
Pop off.
level.
Woo.
And they just pop up. Hot peel.
This doesn't look as, okay.
What? Did they do okay?
I'll confess.
That hot dog is puffing.
The hot dog's puffed. You can tell the
spurs
colors have a
puff.
different response.
Yes.
I accidentally took off, I don't know how this happened, a chunk of the star popped off. So
Oops.
anyway, I took that off, but you won't ever be able to tell. I'll show you.
Oh yeah, you can't. From
show
here it
you,
looks
yeah.
fine.
Okay.
Look at it. That is cute.
Okay. Can you guys tell my mistake? A little bitty piece, I don't even know how it happened, popped off that star edge. Just that. That's it. Beautiful.
I'd wear it.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
If
The
you are not
colors-
puffing you a 4th of July t-shirt, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
Take a little pre-order or let some people buy these. Oh, the puff.
Y'all, people will go crazy over these. I sold those puff metallic vols shirts last year for like crazy. I sold a bunch of them.
So awesome. Okay, here's what we made. What could you do this with a mini easy press?
Wanna know.
Absolutely not.
So firm, even pressure is the key here to an even puff. Okay.
I'll give you this analogy. If you've ever tried to do sublimation with a mini easy press and a large design, you would get the same results, and it would be very similar. It's hard to get a good puff, even in some of these. Sometimes, obviously, you've witnessed my redemption after my trauma of the last time I tried to use puff HTV, and I didn't have a heat press.
Yes.
I was using a large easy press. And I think the reason why, if you're doing puff, I highly recommend a heat source like what we have, is that it gives firm, even heat pressure. I think I did a lot of things wrong, and like Alicia was saying, it was a newer material. I don't think the material is perfected either.
Right, and now it is so much better.
Yeah, I like that you can set the pressure here, and it's really awesome. So here's our shirt. What do you guys think?
I love it.
This is probably one of our best projects because we've used so many different fonts. modified a couple files. You got to see how the inset's better than what I did. You got to see us use the hot dog from a
Contoured.
Oktoberfest event. You got to see monoline files come together and do a little contour. So, yay, Kim, love it. I think I'll try puff now. Listen, Kim, if I can do it, you can do it. We love, love, love puff. You're gonna love it too. I have a lot of scraps, so we can do a bunch of other projects. And here's the thing, Alicia. I mean, we didn't technically design it start to finish because it was a little prepped. I wanted today's project to be focused on the result of the technique. There wasn't much design for people. I made today's live stream mainly for those of you out there that are lacking the belief that you can actually use this specialty material. I made this video more for me than you because I needed to know and I wanted to experience it. Again, this was not prepared or anything. Like, I truly have personally avoided puff for, what is it? It's 2025?
4 years.
I've avoided puff vinyl for 4 years because of my fear, and I have missed out.
Now you're fine.
I missed out. Yeah, I should have been puffing the whole time. Let's talk about your wash test. So looks like
okay, it's starting to peel. I've just noticed
corners.
this though. Yeah, it's just the corners.
But when did you make it?
Oh gosh, I had to have made this.
I love this style though. Like,
yeah, the purple on purple.
Color.
Me and Lauren went through this phase for a minute. But yeah, it's starting to come off just on the little pieces. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad. This shirt is stretchy. Now,
I love the shirt.
You cannot put puff on nylon.
Nylon, yeah.
But pretty much this is like a spandex, like polyester cotton blend, and it did fine.
Okay, so you can use a 9x12 or a 9x9 easy press. You have to be more considerate about just getting that firm, solid pressure. So like really,
and placement.
Like, if your craft table is moving, like use your kitchen counter. If I mean, I'm talking like you need to be over it.
Yes.
So just use it on the floor too. Could be open.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be open to you doing that.
For sure.
Super fun.
I love it.
Super fun. We love getting to craft with you. We have some really fun things coming in the works, so stay tuned. We'll be sneak peeking some things. We have a lot of little trainings and courses coming out later in the year. I think we're going to unveil the whole schedule so that you guys can prepare and look forward to some really fun things in the works. But it's June, so I hope you're getting ready to get crafty. Christmas is going to be here before you know it.
We're doing Christmas in July this year again.
We are so excited. It's going to be so good. So buckle up. It's going to be a lot of fun. So download your files, get your puff resource. It's going to be epic, and we'll see you back here real soon. Until then, join us in the Etsy Effect. Check out some of our past trainings. We've got some new Brother Scan and Cut tutorials coming out, some tests and comparisons. It's going to be good.
Yes.
It's going to be really fun.
Love it. All right.
So awesome, my friends. Talk to you guys soon.
Okay.
Bye.